This is the last time I'll be playing Kaiju Alpha and the last video I'll make on it, because this game is not showing any signs of improvement, and I recommend you also quit the game. So my first issue with this game is that the balancing is just terrible. All of the updates have failed to address it. Every matchup is predetermined by who has the better kaiju. Let's say this Mechagodzilla. He might be 100 times more skilled than me, but that doesn't matter at all, because I have the better kaiju than him, so I automatically win the fight. That's not good combat, especially for the fact that this game prides itself as being a PvP game. None of the updates fix this. They just want to add new kaijus, but don't want to actually fix the horrible game balancing, which makes the game just super annoying and boring to play. No one managed to kill me, because I just have so much HP. Like, isn't that just dumb? That doesn't make for a fun game. The recent updates have just been about adding new kaiju, maybe some remodels, but nothing about actually fixing the balancing of this game. My only issue isn't just with the horrible PvP, it's also that the game progression is also just terrible. Like, for example, playing with Flying From Destroyer is just terrible. It's one of the worst kaijus in the game. Like, I had to play this guy for 7 hours to unlock Destroyer, and it was the most boring, mindlessly painful experience that I have ever had in this game. Literally everyone hates this. No one ever said that I enjoyed playing as Flying From Destroyer when they were doing the grind for getting the final form. It's super obvious that the developers don't actually play this game. They just put in whatever numbers they think is correct instead of actually playtesting and making sure that the game is fun. Because I know damn well none of the developers actually played as Destroyer for this long and actually had a good time. Because otherwise they would have lowered the XP requirement, or at least made this kaiju stronger and more fun to play. And this is just one example. There's many more, like getting Biolante and Heisei Godzilla maxed for Space Godzilla, or just any kaiju in the game. They just assume that their player base has hours and hours of time to grind however much they need. I'm not even talking about the G-Cell requirement for these kaijus. Like, who the hell decided 1.5 million G-Cell for Destroyer was good? If you want to get Destroyer limit broken, well, good luck with that, because you need 3 million. I think we can all agree that the game's monetization is also horrible. First of all, the Recolor Game Pass doesn't even work. It's just a pre-order, which is dumb. There's no guarantee that we're even gonna get it. Who knows, maybe this game will get taken down by Toho and we'll never know. The VIP is just a name tag and a G-Cell bonus. Both the Volcanic Biolante and Burning Godzilla are literally just reskins of their original respective kaiju. Not to mention that Frostbite Godzilla and Volcanic Biolante were originally Kaiju Universe's own characters. I'll get more into that later, but again, these are just reskins. Like, they add nothing new to their movesets, it's just the same thing, which is pointless to spend your money on it. Literally, why would I buy these kaijus if I already own them? Frostbite Godzilla is at least somewhat unique, because it provides a different moveset, but it's still a low quality model and desperately needs a remodel. Thermal Godzilla is actually high quality, that is insanely overpriced, and they once again copied Kaiju Universe's decision of making it a Game Pass only kaiju. And again, I wouldn't recommend spending money on it anyway. Not to mention the starter packs, which the original starter pack wasn't so bad, it was just 100 Robux. I didn't have such an issue with it, but this one, for the Pacific Rim pack, is just a scam. That's almost $8. You're getting 2 cheap kaiju that are very low quality and 50,000 cells. This is literally just horrible value. You can easily get that just by grinding for like an hour in the game. Same goes for the cells. Literally almost 20 bucks for 300,000 cells. That is just terrible value. The XP and cell boosts are at least somewhat respectable. It's money locked. You can't get them without Robux. This game blatantly copies Kaiju Universe. The Millennium is quite literally copied from Kaiju Universe. They copied its moveset. If you played old Kaiju Universe, you would recognize this movement instantly. Even the order of the attacks is the same as they were in Kaiju Universe. And this doesn't extend to just the normal kaiju. This also goes for the Game Pass kaiju, for example Frostbite Godzilla and Volcanic Biolante. They could have come up with their own kaiju, but they didn't. They just want to feed off the nostalgia that old Kaiju Universe had, and more proof that they're blatantly copying Kaiju Universe. Just look at the shop. Recolors, that was a Kaiju Universe idea. Same with Volcanic Biolante again, Kaiju Universe's OC. Same with Frostbite Godzilla. How obvious are they trying to make this? Even the XP boosts for 30 minutes, that is also similar to what they had in Kaiju Universe. There was also a controversy regarding another YouTuber, Nerdiest, to get banned by the developers just for criticizing their game with valid points. It's almost like the developers don't care about their community and just assume that joining random servers and using their dev tools is enough of interaction with the people who play their game, instead of actually giving us what we want and what we need. Not only that, but the former lead developer, GOG, got exposed for being a predator and tried to cover it up. I won't go into the full situation since Nerdy's already made a video on it, but what's worse is that the management behind KA didn't do anything regarding the situation, which makes no sense. He's literally a criminal and you're not going to do anything about it? So in short, I'm going to be quitting Kaiju Alpha and never making a video on it ever again. There's way better Kaiju games out there and I recommend you play those instead, and provide support to them. The reason why I played this game in the first place and started making videos on it was because you guys enjoyed them the most. That was what got me into this game in the first place. But now at this point, seeing the quality of this game not improving at all, and the fact that I can't have fun on it anymore, is a major reason for me to quit this game, which is why I'm making this video, and it's my last video that I'll probably ever make on this game. So in short, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you next time.